just like that, I'm back. Get on out of here. Oh, wow. Very early in the morning. All right. Well, guess it's time to do the thing. Let's see what we got here. Can turn that in later. Bounty hunt. Got one person left to catch on that. It's a journal. Leave the altar. Should save before I do anything. Alright. An ancient altar covered in grotesque carvings, bloodstains, some fairly recent, and surrounded by bones, looms ominously beneath the waterfall. Sounds crazy, but we're going to go with number 4. Draw forth the dagger and plunge it into your chest and have your henchmen do the same. Hey, Tommy. We're dead. Sort of. We're not actually dead.
Fall before the righteous!
Oh look! Here comes halfling death!
Your henchman says no. Yeah, that'd be about the way, wouldn't it? Get us both death warded. Oodlolly, what's this man who shares me frying pan? I'm Piers. Who are you? Who are I? Who be me? That's not the thing I told the tree. I tell ye once and then no more. Me name be locked behind the door. The door can open if you try, but if ye lose, then say goodbye. I'm going to try to ask some questions. Do you think you could answer some? I fly through the air, or live in a shoe. Take your time and think it through. What has driven you crazy? I must be hazy. My thoughts are lazy. It's not my plane, I say with disdain. That almost made sense. Do you mean you're crazy because you're on the spirit's plane? Look at the birdie high in the sky. Oh no, just be a fleck in the eye. Let's try this again. What has driven you crazy? I must be hazy. My thoughts are lazy. It's not my plane, I say with disdain. Are you crazy because you're here? I'm just going to keep going through this loop until I get it. Hey! Too long, could not hold on. Caught me mind, now in a bind. I think I understand. Now I'm going to try to ask you some other questions. What are you doing here? When out of luck, and me get stuck. They did say hi, but no goodbye. You mean somebody left you here and you can't get out? Like mice through holes, out they go. But close the holes to me said no. The job me did, do not know why, was to the tree to say goodbye. The spirit sick, but it did not die, though I did me best to try. Me chopped it good, and poisoned well, but now me be stuck here in hell. So you're the one who hurt the spirit of the wood. You know how to cure it? A vial with the cure does be, but you won't find it out for me. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody your secret. You can trust me. Without me cure, you're out of luck. And me no giving a flying duck. Why would someone want to hurt the spirit? A stone to get with magic rune, that spirit hid like sacred tomb. Me did not see what rune be like. It goes to mage, that's quite a hike. What thing it does, me do not know. Me did it because Mogrim tells me so. Who's this Mogrim? If the mouse squeaks, the lion pounces, and swallows down those little ounces. You're scared of this Mogrim. Don't worry, I'm a much tougher lion than he is. This Mogrim be a mage who hides in a tower. Be wary of his awful power. It soars up high as it can in evil city of Luskan. Like a queen bee in her hive, others he sends to keep his works alive. You mean there are other cultists causing trouble? Of other cultists me know 3, but me not know who they be. One does walk in caves like fort, north of the city of Last Port. 2 does hide, unless he ran, within the city of Luskan. The last would be number 3, lost in Sharwood, mad like me. And now it does be time to go. I'll just get me hat. But wait, oh no! Me hat be gone. Who would know? Ye hid it on me. Now it's time to go. Now it's time you go. Oops, he meant squish. 16 gold just lying on the ground there. Ooh, a journal and some armor. Really cool armor, too. So, excited to check that out later.
You will not prevail!
I'm not picking up all these fairy dusts this time. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. The offense. Oop. Rolled a 1 on my save. And then I did again, immediately. I'm free! No, I'm not. This is a journal, obviously written by the dwarf Relmar before he went insane. It details much of his journey to the spirit's realm. There are several sections of particular note. Entry number 32. Word came down from Walgrim in the tower in Luskan today. I am being sent to Neverwinter Wood with some lackeys to attack some spirit creature. The bloody wizard's given me a vial of poison supposed to be incurable, short of the single-shot antidote he gave me. I'm not sure why he gave me the antidote, though. Possibly I could use it for bartering for something, though Talos only knows what we're searching for. Some of his wizards are coming with us. I better not get in my way, or I'll... Entry number 34. Stupid wizards want to kill me. They say it's the only way to enter this other realm. I'll be damned if I let some bony-arsed... Entry number 39. Idiot wizards let it slip that there be 3 other cult agents in the area. One be holed up in Luskan, and let me just add that the finest of whorehouses be in that town. The second be exploring some caves of the to the north of Port Last, while the other be in Charwood, a place I know precious little about. I'm thinking that when the adventure here be done, there may be a wee bit of gold to be earned with such information. Entry number 52. And a damn fine pickle me be in now. Hork and Tithid are both dead, killed by the spirit when I poisoned the tree. Then those wizards took off and left me here to die. I don't know how, but you can count on Relmar to find his way back home. And when I do... Entry number 57. What be wrong with this place? Every landmark disappears without a trace. It seemed like there'd be no way out. It makes me want to shout. What the blazes am I rhyming for? I don't know what's happening, but I decided I had better hide the antidote to the poison before I get jumped by the spirit. All blasted night the thing wails. Last night I just about got up and took the antidote over to pour on its tree. I can't imagine what I was thinking. The last entry is almost incomprehensible, as the ability to think or write coherently seems to have been stripped from the dwarf's mind. It does mention something about a pile of rocks to the northwest of the spirit. Oh look, a pile of rocks. Spirit poison antidote. How can it be? I just want to say, this place sucks. I hate it. I hate fighting. They're monumental pain. Looks like no. More fey creatures.
Life path is too heavy. It is awkward.
I got dispelled. I did. I just got dispelled. Really?
My pack is too heavy. It is awkward.
A lot of people here. How's everybody doing? Well, there were a lot of people here. Now it says there's 5 again. Anyway. Okay. Well, that was rough. Spirit of the Wood looks at you in confusion. Can you speak? Blurry images race through your mind. Very little is recognizable, except some images of small animals and other woodland creatures. Then the images become clearer. A stream of pictures flicks through your mind. Woodland creatures of all shapes and sizes, trees and bushes, insects and rocks. The images are jumbled together and include everything imaginable that can be found in a forest. The images slow down and you see one creature. While the details are blurry, it is obviously a dwarf. The image of the spirit appears and the dwarf does something to a tree. You can't quite understand what he does. Suddenly the dwarf is gone and the image of the spirit begins to fade. The woodland creatures appear again, but this time you see them as if through a red glass. The creatures begin to attack each other, other shapes that might be human. You sense the fear and frustration of the spirit as the images jumble together into incomprehensible darkness. The spirit stands staring off into nothing, looking weaker than ever. I found the cure for you. You see a blurry image of yourself touching the spirit, followed by the spirit getting larger. Yes, I will cure you. You walk forward and give the antidote to the spirit. It shudders, then the spirit seems to swell in size. Emotions of joy and love threaten to overwhelm your senses. The images in your mind gain clarity and focus as the spirit recovers from this poison. An image of a fox curled around a sleeping rabbit fills your mind, along with an intensely protective feeling. Now can you show me what happened here? You see a group of men come into the forest. A familiar, evil-eyed dwarf is with the group. They go to the pool, and the dwarf steps into it. One of the men walks over and thrusts a dagger through the back of the dwarf's throat. Go on. The image dissolves, and suddenly you can see that the dwarf is in the spirit's realm. A few minutes later, he is joined by several other men. One of the other men mouths a word, and the name Relmar forms in your mind. The group walks toward the spirit's tree, spreading out until they form a circle. Three of the men rush at the spirit, while Relmar sneaks up on the tree. Relmar takes his axe and coats the edge with a green liquid. He hacks at the tree a couple of times. That's how they managed to poison you. What did they want to do? But why did they want to? The image returns with the two men who were not in the fighting running over to the tree. They start to dig between its roots until they uncover a smooth, flat stone. One of the men in the image laughs and then casts a spell. The two step through a portal that appears and they are gone. Relmar goes to run through the portal, but it disappears. The last of the men fighting the weakened spirit are slain, and Relmar flees away from the tree to disappear. What was on that stone? All images disappear from your mind, to be replaced by a glowing sigil. The glyph pulses with power, and you get the sense of an incredibly strong energy. As you look at the rune, the feeling changes from power to time. You feel ages slipping away, from your present to the past, long before your time, before the demi-human races, even before the humans had power. The sense of time disappears, and you are left with an image of the spirit placing the stone in the roots of the tree. The images recede entirely from your mind, and your body feels disoriented for a short moment. The spirit smiles at you. The last thing you sense is a pleasant emotion of farewell. But I wanted to check out the altar thingies. They had stuff on them. Oh well. So, that's done. That's done. Alright, let's get out of here. Can't believe that through all of that, Tommy still has his stone skin. Because he was taking an absolute beating. think I found one of your druids. Steadfast Orlane has returned. It is good to have him back in the circle. Here is your 300 gold piers. We were overjoyed to welcome back dear Bree. Here is your 300 gold. My dear friend Terrari's return was welcomed by the grove. Here is your 300 gold piers. Nature herself is impressed with your abilities. Thank you for rescuing all of the druids. I have great hope for the spirit of the wood. Good luck. Yeah, about that.
I see you are back. Have you had any luck?
I've cured the spirit of the wood. You've done very well, lad. With the spirit of the wood cured, we can return to our union with nature and her creatures without fear of destruction. Here is the 500 gold, as I promised earlier. I am happy to have been of service. Thank you for your generosity. Good luck to you, my child. May the blessings of Sylvanas go with you. So those are done now. Finished off a lot of quests. It's been an eventful day. Not everything here is what I've done today. But yeah, I did get a lot of things knocked out. I need to go back to turn in the ear from the bounty hunt. And then I still need to find that last person. So, we'll just go ahead and port back.
Hey, I'll take it.
I found some cool stuff. I want you to tell me what it is. Ascordian double axe. Empiric regeneration +3. Enhancement bonus versus evil +1. It's cool. I can't use it. Breastplate +2. Bye-bye. And bye-bye. And bye-bye. And are you? Small shield +2. Bye-bye. I know what you are. You're a magic bag. So the arrow. Ah, yes. Elven ceremonial armor. It is half plate. It's +1. Spell focus, conjuration, divination, enchantment, and evocation. It's cool and all. It's going away. Just rolling in money now. Sitara's gem. That's another person's story item. So we have to figure those things out too. There it You wouldn't give me the quest before?
My friend, you've returned victorious. It gladdens my heart to know that there are heroes like you in the world.
Boots of hardiness. +2 con and +2 dodge. I don't know, I kind of want that. I don't want any of the weapons that he's got. And I have no need of these. Maybe protection would be cool, but I'm good. I've got Cloak of Fortification. I think that, yeah, it already gives me the +2 deflection. So I don't need that. So, yeah, I think then the only thing he's got that I'd be interested in would be these boots. I'm not 100% sure I want them because I'd have to give up the boots of reflexes +3. And that would take my reflex down to +10. But a 29 AC and a bunch more hit points. Well, that's actually like 12 more hit points, but still. No, I'm good. Don't need it. So now I just go back to the barracks.
No can do.
Thank the gods you've come. While you were gone from port last, that fiend of a half-orc, yes, kidnapped my Shaldrissa.
Oh dear. He demanded a ransom for her return, and it was paid. But still he did not return her. Please, I beg of ye, give my Shaldrissa back. She's my only child. Do you know where she's being held? Aye, I do. The Port Last mines are north of town, near the Green Griffin Inn. He holds her there, I'm sure of it. It's a treacherous place, and easy to defend, which is why I dare not approach. I can only hope ye have the skills I don't. Very well, I'll do it. The gods have mercy. Here, allow me to give ye the bounty money. At least it'd be good to know that Yeskar had none of the others killed with him. None of the other killers with him in this. Go to the old mines by the Green Griffin Inn to the north of town, then. They're locked, and you shall need this key. Hurry, lad, hurry.
What is the word? Have you found my daughter? Is she safe?
Okay. So he did take the ear. Okay, that's good. Before we move on,
My pack is too heavy. It is awkward.
I'm going to rest. And I'm not actually going to get into that quest tonight. We'll have to wait till next week. But I want to have a word with Tommy.
Eh? What can Tommy do for you?
I just want to talk. Oh, what did you have in mind, my lord? I'd like you to continue your story from before, Tommy. the night of the jewel heist, right? I suppose you've been a fine friend, my lord. I can tell you about it. The gem we were after was no other than the fabled Star of Kalimshan. It's the most valuable ruby in the land, but certainly one of the most notorious. It's not the most valuable ruby in the land. According to legend, the Pashas of Kalimshan gifted it to their wives on their wedding night, and the stone glows from within, filled with the tears of their lost innocence, or so the story goes. My daring plan, and Sammy's, was to pluck this stone from the depths of the royal palace, from the very chambers of the Sil Pasha's wife herself. Why steal it if it wasn't valuable? Well, the ruby's value is more in the fame one would get, my lord. The Sil Pasha would never rest until he captured whoever was responsible for its theft. At any rate, the night came. Sammy and Rhaegar stole into the palace ahead of me, with Sammy having no idea of my presence. Rhaegar left a trail that was quite easy to follow. I remember being impressed at the time that things were going so well. No guards alerted, no problems whatsoever. I thought maybe Sammy's foul luck had finally turned for once. And then? Well, of course Sammy tripped over a fold in the carpet and took a spill into a suit of armor. It fell over him into two others, and the resulting clatter would have woken Nebuchadnezzar's dead brother-in-law. Poor Rhaegar turned white as a virgin's dainty bottom when he saw the horde of soldiers charging down the hall. He leapt out of the window without first considering we were over the lion pit. Poor fella. What happened to Sammy? The guards ran right past the pile of armor. Didn't even think to look for a small halfling buried under there. Lucky for Sammy. Anyway, give old Sammy some credit for stubbornness. He climbed out from under that armor and still came for the ruby. Found me plucking it from its pedestal, in fact. He was surprised to see me, to say the least. I decided to give him a piece of my mind, as I recall. "Why, Sammy," I said, why did you betray me? I've never done anything to you." Oh, he must have liked that. I never got to hear his response. Oddly, he just turned all purple and his eyes bulged out and he sputtered a lot. Looked rather like some outraged kobold. The guards ran in just then, and it was pandemonium. There was fighting and screaming and running. Last I remember, I dived into the sea and woke up 3 days later on freighter bound for Thosselt. Want to hear the funny part? For all that Sammy was a terrible thief, he was a wonderful pickpocket. Stole the ruby off me, he did, and I had nothing to show for all that. What happened to Sammy? Not sure exactly. I'd heard he'd ended up on a slave ship and somehow got sold to one of the high captains of Luskan. Poor sod. Me, I'd like to track down that ruby one of these days. The Star of Kalimshan. It'd still be worth it to make me famous. Perhaps we'll find your ruby someday. Thanks, my lord. You're quite a friend yourself. Now let's get on with your quest, shall we? Alright. So, we've gotten to the point where Tommy gets to the point of his story. So he's looking for the Star of Kalimshan, which is likely going to be found in Luskan. So we're not going to get that until we get there. But I've got all these other items that look like they belong to some of the people in here, some of the other followers. So I'm going to talk with some of these other followers before I get moving on to do anything further. But that's all still going to have to wait. As it stands, it is currently 10:02. So I'm going to go ahead and save here and get rid of that one. There we go. And because I am nothing but a bucket of fail, I did not remember to open my script, but it's okay. It's right here. Hang on just a second. Anywho. It does that. Air pressure difference caused the door to shut all the way. Anywho, going to knock things on the head here tonight. Thank you for joining me today. If you like what you've seen, consider following the stream if you're not already, so you can get updates and notifications of when I go live. Also remember that all of my streams are kept here on Twitch as VODs for a week, as well as recorded and uploaded afterwards to YouTube. If you want to see more content from me, check out my YouTube channel. Link can be found in the About section here on Twitch. If you're already there and you like the content, consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you like today's videos, hit the like button and let YouTube know. It helps with the algorithm so they come up more often. Get a bigger bucket? What bucket? I am so confused. What bucket are you talking about? I am, like, interrupting my own script here to find out what you're talking about. Oh. Okay, yeah. Anyway. So yeah, if you like today's videos, hit the like button, let YouTube know. It helps with the algorithm so they come up more often in recommended videos. Also hit the bell to be notified of when new content goes up. If you want to see future live streams, I'm on Twitch every day, 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, except every other Friday, but this Friday I will be on. Also remember, I have a Discord community server. Link to that can be found in the About section of both YouTube and Twitch. It's a great way to get a hold of me. If you like my content and you think others will too, feel free to share it. More views help me to get to achieve affiliate status, which will open up the door for me to do more for you, the viewers. I am ever so close to getting that point. Just need to get the average viewer count up, and I think we're almost there. If you're feeling generous and want to help support the channel or stream, consider donating to my Patreon. Link to that can also be found in the About section of both YouTube and Twitch, and in the bottom right-hand corner. God, I can't even get that right. Bottom right-hand corner video today. See, I think I did just find a bigger bucket. See? I just found a bigger bucket. And there's even more fail. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed today's stream or videos, and I hope to see you again soon. Until then, take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful day.